If you are still using your mouse for everything in Excel, you are wasting hours every week. Let me show you a faster way. Hi, I am Rich, and in this video, you will learn the most important Excel shortcut every beginner must know to work faster and smarter. Let's start with the most common shortcut. That's the basic editing shortcut, which is in three form. We have the cut, copy, and paste. So let's start with copy. So if you want to copy a text, select it, Control, then press on your keyboard. You hold Control, then C. Control plus C will copy. Now let's paste it here. So the next one is paste. Control V. So this makes a duplicate of what you have copied. So this is called duplication. The next one is cut. Now this, we are not duplicating, we are not making a double of it, but rather we are moving this one from one location to another. So in this case, we have to press Ctrl X to cut it. Then we place it here, any of the cell that you want to paste it in. So Ctrl plus V will move it from one location or from one cell to another cell. So instead of right clicking, just use this to move and duplicate data instantly. Now let's move on to the next section, which is fixing mistakes shortcut that you should know. We have two, that is undo and redo. So the first one is we want to go back, or we want to go back to what we have done. So this is how it works. Control Z to undo what we did previously. So Control Z to take you back to the cut. Then the next one is redo. So it's a mistake that we did by moving it. So if you want to take it back to the position, that is redo. Control plus Y will come back. It will undo your previous work. So in case you make mistakes, don't panic. Just press Ctrl Z to get all your data. So assuming that all this is selected and mistakenly it is deleted, how do you get it back? This is a mistake. So this is where undo becomes useful. So you get it back by pressing Ctrl Z and to bring it back. The next section is formatting text shortcut. How to change the appearance of your text by formatting. We have three, that is bold, italic, and underline. So in this case, we will use our header here for set as example. Now here we have the text. It's being selected. So how will you make your text bold? How would you make your text? How would you make your text thick? Press Ctrl B to make it bold. Now the next one is italic. Ctrl I to italize your text. And the last one is underline. Ctrl U. So use this to make your headings stand out. So this is a heading. So you apply this formatting text shortcut to make it stand out. Alright, the final section, we have other shortcuts that you must know as a beginner. The first one is print. Control plus P. So this one, it opens your page setup, and also it gives you the print preview, how your text will look like on paper, or how it will look like when it is printed on a paper. That is Control P. The next one, that is the second one, is new workbook. How to create a new workbook without going to the file tab. Here you press Control and to open a new workbook for you. So it has opened a new workbook. Let's close it. Let's work on this. Okay. The next one is how to open previously saved Excel documents, previously saved Excel templates or file. How do you open it? So we have Control plus O. It will take you to the file section. Then you browse through your computer, the ones that you want. So I'll click on browse, go to my desktop. I have a file here which is called the beginner. I'll double click on it. It will open. Open. Let's close it. The next one. The next one is how to edit text. So in this case, here it's supposed to be 41, but I type 4. So how to edit the cell? So using your mouse, you have to double click. We don't want to use the mouse. How will you do it? Select the cell, then you press on your keyboard the F2 key. So this will give you the editing mode. Now add 1 to it. Now take note, if you don't use the editing mode and you want to type 8 in it. So for instance, it was 4. So let's undo. It was 4. Then we have to edit it. If you type 41 or if you add 1 to it, the 4 will clear off. Then you get only 1. But in this case, you want to add it to it. So let's undo it. Then selecting the cell, you press F2 key. Then we add 1 to it. The next one is how to close your workbook without using the control dialog box. So how will you do it? Control plus W to ask you, do you want to change to this? So if you don't want to save it, then don't save. So this one, if you want to save, you click on the save and your document goes. So let's save it and open it again. So this has open. So we are still in our Excel working area. Now let's bring our work back again. So Control O. Then I save it to 1. So you select it again. We are back to our sheet. So that is it for the closing of a work. F after editing, then you close. Then the next one, that is the last one for today's video, is the clear content. Now I don't want this content here. I want to clear all these things up. So there's no need going it one by one, manually doing it, selecting and deleting it one, but rather after selecting a range here, you press on your keyboard the delete key. It will clear all contents. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in my next video.